Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. All right, guys, so this is for the air signs Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And I've already meditated on your runes. Wow, look how pretty that looks. Of course, it's not really that, but from here, look at that. And Sky has decided to give us some of her kitty energy. Say good morning, Sky. 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 She hates the phone, guys. Sky. There we go. We got a glimpse of those blue eyes. All right. So air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is not going to resonate for everybody. And when I called in the angels and the spirit guides and the ancestors and passed on loved ones, I also asked for any angels, spirit guides. Well, I'm going to call them your spiritual counsel from now on, because trying to repeat all that every time is just getting redundant. So I also called in spiritual counsel for the Libras, the Aquariuses, and the Geminis, that if any of you out there that this message is for, because this is a general reading, that you will get the message, okay? And I kind of am seeing, as I'm meditating on it and talk through it, it is a drop reading, guys, but I've noticed that if I do the drop reading first and go through it a couple of times, as the more messages come through, those messages are able to come out instead of me just giving you my general messages that I'm getting from them. And I think I'm going to do it that way from now on. I did do quite a few of them with y'all seeing me how I do them, so that y'all would understand how they come out, how I see what the message is, and how I pick it out. Also, just like I told the earth signs, this is the way we're going to do it from now on, because it makes sense to the logical part of my mind, my Virgo half of my Leo Virgo cusp. So this is the situation. Okay, this is behind the scenes, or the base of the matter that you can't see or is unknown to you at this time, that becomes known to you. And then down here I'm making this the third line of what's in your control, what you can do about it, how you can fix it or adjust to it, or how it positively affects you, that is within your control. Okay, guys, and I'm going to pull some tarot after this. I did the same thing for the earth signs, but this is for the air signs. So let me tell y'all what we got here. So starting off with, we have August. Some situation you have asked for in some sort of way. You have, on a conscious or unconscious level, you have asked for help from some kind of situation, okay? And you get it, because then we have Naudas, which is relief from distress. Something that's bothered. Maybe you need a clarity of mind, or maybe you needed to put up stronger boundaries to something. Okay, and you accomplish this, because then we have flow. But it is something, because every time I get man is reversed now, I feel like they're telling me it's something you haven't encountered before, or something you haven't made up your mind about one way or another, and something that affects you, and it's something you have to come to a conclusion with in your own mind. Okay, and it goes along the boundaries. So you have to figure out in this situation how you feel about it. Okay. Because not everybody stops and thinks about how they feel about certain things, but this is something that's going to demand that you figure out how you feel about it and how you're going to deal with similar situations from now on, okay? Because then we have letting go of the past and walking into the future, okay, with Thurius, all right? And then we have reversed Athila, which to me is something you've never either encountered before, or not made up your mind before, something that doesn't come within what you know to be true. So, and then we have Haggalus, which Haggalus is always something that happens that makes you grow and come to yourself in some way. And we have Gibu after that, which can be a partnership. Oh, my ears are ringing. Hang on, guys. What are they saying? I didn't catch it. Okay. Gibu is a new partnership, or wisdom from the gods, or a gift from the gods, or having sudden clarity and understanding, or it could be both. It depends on how it applies to you and if it resonates or not. So, but at any rate, gift is like one of the best runes you can get. It has a lot of love mixed into it. It's also a protective rune. Some people use Gibu in spells to some kind of invisibility thing. So something that's not clear to you is going to become clear to you, and you're going to make up your mind on it. Whatever situation it is that you are currently facing. Okay? So to me, in my mind, after that, everything's a lot better because now you know. And once, guys, once you make up your mind on a decision that you have to make and you decide this is how I'm going to deal with this from now on, life's always better because if it comes up again, you automatically know without having to think about it how you're going to deal with it. So I'm thinking this has to do with other people. Maybe some friend or something's always bringing you into their drama and you keep falling for it. Then all of a sudden you go, you know what? This isn't even my shit. Why do you keep drawing me into this? Or something happens at work where everybody's always gossiping and you're like, you start talking to, then you go, wait a minute, I don't want to sit here and just talk about, I want to do something more productive. Whatever. You come to some kind of clarity in your mind on a situation you're currently going through that you haven't, like I said, thought about or figured out how you feel about it. And once you have the clarity, then you have a boundary. Does that make sense to you? Because once you make up your mind on how you're going to deal with the similar or any kind of situation that has remotely to do with the same thing, once you know what you're going to do about it, then you just don't have to think about it no more, because when it comes up, you do the same thing you're going to do time after again, And to me, that also represents soul growth. This guy's going to go to sleep on us. Okay. And then now, behind the scenes and what you don't know about. Now, right here, okay, we have Algus and we have Nodus. So here we also have the defense room. Okay. So, again, with this having to do with something you don't know about and flow coming up, you're going to do what's right for you. Life's going to go forward. You're going to defend yourself or decide how you feel about something, and then you're going to have success. Okay? So if you don't know how you're going to deal with something or how it's going to work, you're going to have success, because then we have Path of Destiny. And birth goes right along with that. And that comes along with that wisdom and that partnership or whatever. And guys, this is somewhat fated. Okay? So whatever situation is, once you make up your mind about something, that being a fated thing, a breakthrough, birth, that is progress, guys. Soul growth, on a conscious level and on an unconscious level and on a soul growth level. Okay. So then, what we have as far as spiritual help, or what is in your control, you're going to find that after you go through this, you're going to be so happy because you'll have used your strength and come to yourself in some way. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because then we have Isa. And Isa means you stop and you figure it out. You decide, okay, this is within my control. This is what I'm going to do about it. And the reason why I know that is because then you have Anzu, which is signals, messages, listening to your intuition, listening to the advice of somebody smarter than you. But I'm feeling like it's somebody on your spiritual council, because we have the spiritual warrior. So something on an instinct level, on a conscious or unconscious level, or listening to your spirit guides, angels, someone that's on the spiritual side helping you, maybe a passed on loved one. Okay. And then we have the fruits of your labor. So you're going to have much progress after this, because this is going to be something you won't have to think about again. It will be in your subconscious and your soul, and you will know how you're going to deal with it from then on out. So guys, that's really, really positive. Do you see that? Does it make sense? This is a really great reading, guys. I got something different for the other, earth signs, but I'm going to pull some tarot on this so that we can, oops, sorry about that, guys. I think I'm going to, let's push this up here. And guys, when the angels told me in the last time I did a reading for y'all, they said, we want you to do more, and I was like, more? What do you mean more? Well, guys, my readings are getting more in depth. I don't even know how many rooms are left. I'm ending with only 5 or 6 rooms, but I used to end up with half a bag. So they are giving more, and they are giving more extended, more in-depth meanings to the readings. So I would say that my soul is growing as well. And I absolutely love this, because guys, there's nothing worse than being faced with a similar situation over and over again, and you have no clarity in mind of it. And so this actually sounds like a very soul growth, personal type of message. And I think also in the earth sign, I think I still got 8 runes across on the top. So at any rate, let me pull some tarot on this and see what we get. That may give more clarity or tell you something you don't know, or another message they want you to know. And I actually had a late message come in on the earth reading that was for someone very specific. And I just had to stop, and I was just like, the messages got downloaded and came out, and I was just like, wow, that was definitely specific for somebody at the end of the earth reading. So let's see if they do the same for y'all, or if there's something, because I did call in spiritual counsel for other people. If there's somebody out there in particular that their spirit guides and angels want them to get this message, okay, that I ask that it come in. Okay, so guys, right now we have a room full of spiritual counsel, mine and yours. And if there is somebody out there that maybe if you actually ask a question, maybe it'll come out in the cards. I don't know. I have no control over that. I just shuffle them and ask for the messages, and they send in whatever they are. So if you see this message and it somewhat resonates, because it won't resonate for everybody, and you have a question, ask it. Maybe they'll answer it. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, past on loved ones of the air signs, Libras, Aquarius, Gemini. If there's a message you want to give to someone specific, let it come out in the cards. Let it come out in the cards. Main energies, please. Okay, Judgment. So we got called to a new life, guys. And that does, guys, call to a new life, going forward, fruits of your labors. I would definitely say that's headed that way, guys. Now, I'm looking at this, and it feels like they're telling me that you need to listen to your spiritual counsel to help you get clarity of mind. Or they're calling you to do something specific. And guys, we do have Path of Destiny in here. So if you're feeling like you needed to make your mind about something to go a certain way, with Path of Destiny here, your angels and spirit guides are saying, yes, you need to do that. That's a special message for somebody, I feel like, on top of that. Because I did call them in, guys. So let's see what we got next. Temperance, yep. I've been told that temperance also means the Archangel Michael has come in to have something to do with that. And guys, I always see this as, temperance is flow and going with the flow and things. And look, we got Laguz too. Okay. So, and that's flow, positive, and so I feel like somebody's, they're telling me somebody's angels are helping them to get those boundaries and that strength and that joy. Somebody's angels are making sure that they help guide them. So if you feel like your ears are ringing like crazy all the time, they're giving you a message and giving you guidance that you need to follow. That's what they just said. Okay, guys, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got next. The Hierophant. Yep. Okay. Now, guys, here lately, the Hierophant to me has been feeling like somebody that believes in a more organized religion. I still feel like it's saying spiritual help. So some of you, not all of you, some of you will talk to somebody maybe in your clergy or whatever your belief system is. Something's going to occur to you that's going to help you get clarity of mind. Okay, so they're saying that again. So and this also is Taurus. So and Taurus is what, an earth sign. So, or to me, it feels like maybe somebody that is more spiritual than you, and maybe it's a question of religion you're having an unclarity about. But this will be somebody that you trust, and you will go to them for guidance. That's part of your spiritual counsel, I think. But this is a living person. I don't think so. You've got spiritual help wanting to help you for this clarity of mind and how to deal with this, any kind of situation like this again. So you're going to go seek out some answers and you're going to find them. Okay, and it's going to help you get clarity of mind that you are comfortable with. Does that make sense? That's from somebody else's spiritual counsel, not mine. So that is a specific message for someone. Yep. High Priestess. This feels like somebody that has some kind of structured religious belief that you're going to look out for your counsel that's like persons, but you're still going to listen to what feels right on the inside for you, which your angels, spirit guides, and all of them, your spiritual counsel, rather they're on the other side or they're on this side, they help you give you clarity. So yeah, this is definitely a specific message from the cards, from your spiritual counsel. or your and your intuition, and somebody on the physical plane is going to help you with this clarity of mind. Let's see. Yep. Because here we have the next card we have the Lovers, which is a choice in love. So whatever situation this is that they're talking about, you're going to have to make some kind of a choice about it. And to me, that comes up here, right along here with the flow, and then the reverse manas, that you're going to have to make up your mind about something. So this, guys, is seeming like a message that's for boundaries and clarity of how you're going to deal with the situation. So the cards are going right along with the runes. But the message that I do like about this is, guys, you're going to have spiritual help on the physical plane and in the ether, like your spiritual counsels, like your guides and ancestors that are going to help bring you clarity. And they're just telling me the same thing over and over and over again, guys. So that is definitely a message for somebody. Okay? And you will get that clarity of mind, because then we have the Hermit. Okay, guys? So that is that, and that's the last card. So, guys, you are going to make up your mind on this. And after that, this situation, whatever it is, you see, he's got all his tools. He's lighting his path. He's adhering to his principles. So you're going to make up your mind on this decision or this situation or whatever it is. And after that, so you're going to have major soul growth from that, guys. And you're also going to have make a conscious decision that either this, whatever the situation is, that from now on, this is how you're going to deal with it. Okay, so that to me, guys, so that's where your joy is going to come in, and your strength, and you're listening to the messages, and your spiritual warrior on soul growth and the fruits of your labor. So, guys, that's a message for someone. I don't know who, but this is the air sign for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, my readings have definitely expanded, and I've made the decision my own self to start calling in other spiritual counsel that they have a specific message to make sure that you get it. So these are main energies coming up, guys. See, we have joy there too. I love that. All right, guys. Be a light in the darkness. We are all spiritual warriors on our own spiritual journey. Just remember, you have your own spiritual counsel out there of the angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and passed on loved ones. And also, you also have whatever religion you believe in, or whatever spiritual help or spiritual group that you believe in on the physical plane. You also have help and guidance there. Okay? So this was definitely a clarity of mind and boundary reading, and for somebody specific out there. All right, guys, till next time, be a light in the darkness. Be a light in the darkness, guys.